You know, Genesis chapter 2, you remember the passage. God created Adam and he created Eve, beginning at verse 24. I'll read it real quick. It says, therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. And the man and his wife were both naked and were not ashamed. And of course, you know, as we know that and as we've been taught that over the years, we understand that Adam and Eve were physically naked. But the intimacy that God desires here is not only for physical nakedness, it's also for emotional nakedness as well. It's also for mental nakedness as well. And so you need to be able to be naked in front. And when I say naked, I'm not just talking physically, but you need to be naked in front of your mate. If you're going to have a successful marriage, your husband, your wife needs to know the intimate parts of who you are and what makes you tick. And that requires, watch this, that requires a lot of work. I think last week we had a slide. The first slide that we put up said marriage equals work. Intimacy makes it equals work. It requires a lot of work. You know, when you get that $18,000 little dog, and you have that intensity around bringing him home and wrapping him up, and you already got a bed and an area laid out for him or for her, and you done bought a bed and blanket and thing for him to eat out of, and you done made a little home for him and everything, and where he go to the bath. You're so excited. You're so excited about that. But then that passion rolls off, and you don't no longer have the commitment to get up and take him out every day.
Amen.
And that's what happens in our marriage. We got the passion, but then after a while we lose that passion, and then there's no commitment. And so now you're out of passion. There is no commitment. What's your next step? Well, I'll just drop that because I don't what happened? Pastor, I don't love her anymore. I don't love him anymore. What do you mean you don't love him? You lost the passion, but you don't have commitment. Marriage is a commitment.
Yes.
It's a covenant.
Amen.
And we read a couple of weeks ago over in Malachi where Judah was having a problem. Israel was having a problem and God wasn't blessing them. And they were trying to figure out, God, why are you not blessing us? Why are you not showing us your favor? And God says, because the way you treat your relationship with your wife. Because there's a covenant. You know the difference between a covenant and a contract? A contract, you sign, I do my part, you do my part, you do your part. A covenant is different. A covenant requires the heart.
Amen.
So it's not just the signing of the signature, it requires the heart of the person.